Hey guys, Coldbrew here. Welcome to another Racial Legends video and say hello to the new meta for Arena. I think based on her skills, Lady Kimi will be within the next meta. She will be a champion that will be used by many for their progression through the arena, for pushing in the arena, especially Platinum Arena. Lady Kimi, fantastic champion. Looks so badass, by the way. Shadow King champions, all of them look so cool. Although, why is his spear just going through her cape? I mean, that's just bad design. I just noticed this. So anyway, let's go over her skills very quickly, and then I'll come back to the gearing because it's very specific. Her A1, Lady's Touch, attacks one enemy. Easy, right? Then attacks the enemy with the highest turn meter. That's very specific. Highest turn meter. Will attack the same enemy twice if the initial target also has the highest turn meter. So that's okay. The second hit has a 50% chance of decreasing the target's turn meter by 15%. So that goes to 60% chance. Pretty good amount. And the decrease in turn meter definitely helps because if you also have, let's say, Evil Eye, it will decrease the turn meter by a huge amount, by 35%. So her A2, Flurry of Petals, attacks all enemies, 75% chance. So this goes to 100% to decrease accuracy. And then also apply a decreased speed debuff for 2 turns. Nothing too exciting just yet, right? Also has a 75% chance of decreasing each target's turn meter by 15%. So that also goes to 100% chance to decrease the target's turn meters. But note that that's 2 debuffs that she applies to each enemy, and we'll see her passive in a bit. A3, Spirit Flux, removes 1 random buff from each enemy, then has a 75% chance of placing a block buffs debuff for 2 turns on enemies who have buffs removed. So you'll be heading into the arena. Let's say you are faster. Your booster goes, then Lady Kimi goes next. She will be removing one random buff. If it's a shield, then that's gone. If it's a block debuff buff from an immunity set, then that's gone. So if it's both, then it's gonna be one of the two, okay? Because it's a 1 random buff, but she will also be applying a block buffs debuff. So that takes care of the Swift Parry set, and then she will also fill the turn meters of your team and places an increased accuracy buff and an increased speed buff. Okay, the increased accuracy buff sucks if you're using Trunda, but it doesn't suck if you're using other champions in there who also could use the accuracy buff. So I won't say that everybody will be using her if they only have Trunda available, because that increased accuracy might cause some issues. But the increased speed plus the boosting plus the block buffs definitely brings in many options to players. So it's very specific, because when we go over to her next skill, her passive, whenever this champion plays a debuff on an enemy, also decreases the enemy's turn meter by 5% for each debuff placed. So let's say she does her A2, she applies 2 debuffs, that's 10% turn meter reduction plus 15, that's 25% turn meter reduction. Turn meter reduction all the way. And then whenever this champion or an ally receives a debuff, fills their turn meter by 5% for each debuff received. This is cool as well, just gaining extra turn meter. This skill is so great. Her A3 is just fantastic. The amount of books that she needs is what, 5 plus 4, that's 9, and then another 4, that's 13 books. Not as bad as other champions, but definitely on the higher end. And then finally, she's got a Doom Tower speed aura by 30%. That's cool. Her masteries are the Eagle Eye right here for extra accuracy, and then some support tree right here to give her a little bit more tankiness, and of course gaining some turn meter when the allies are hit. So she can get an extra turn, gets more turn meter reduction going. So the way that I built her is basically my build that I had for Lysandra, my speed booster. So I will be using her to showcase to you guys how she would fare in my team as Lady Kimi and my speed booster. And I'm also going to be using Trunda, so we'll see how that increased accuracy works with Trunda. I have her with 293 speed, so she's speed tuned. She has a very high base speed of 115, so definitely helps getting that speed high easily. And then she also runs with a 356 accuracy. I don't even have an accuracy banner to give her, so that's why it's a little bit on the lower side. So enough talks. Let's go into the arena and test her out. So guys, now we're in the arena. We're going to be testing out Lady Kimi. She's going to be taking the place of our Lysandra. We're going to be fighting this team. Let's go in there and see how she fares. She will be boosting the accuracy of my poor little warlord who has very low accuracy. So he will benefit from the from that boost. So let's see, attack boost here. So no buffs on the enemy team, so we won't be applying the block buffs, unfortunately. So will this mean a different meta if many players are using Lady Kimi? We'll just have to see. So there it is. There's a speed boost, accuracy boost, and my Warlord goes next because he is the third um, in terms of speed. So now I'll try to apply the decrease in cooldowns. We did it on everybody. And then we'll just go with the nuke with Trunda. There it is. There's the burst. And that's what we wanted to see. So I think Lady Kimi will have some use overall. So there is an enemy team right here with a Torment. Don't have an immunity set on my Warlord. So should I still use Warlord? Well, it's gonna be a gamble here. Yeah, let's just still use Warlord and see how this goes. There's some buffs here, so we will be removing them. So let's see how this goes. Oh, he is with immunity set. Okay, totally forgot about that. So there's the block buffs there because we did remove some buffs from the enemy team. Let's just lock them out with Warlord. There it is. And then Trunda goes. Let's see if that increased accuracy does something. There's the stun. So let's do the A2 now. Remember, the A2 also reduces turn meter. Look at that. Look at that. Fantastic. So let's just apply our buffs there. Can we get Duchess down though? I'll do this. Ooh, look at that A1. Okay. Decreasing turn meter. And I'll just put it on auto. And that's how it goes. I think, ooh, look at that. She's so fast. She reminds me of a champion in League of Legends. If you guys ever played that game. I can't remember the name of the champion though. Like how fast she moves. I think it was Fiora. I think in League of Legends. So she reminds me of how fast she is. So this is Scratch's account. Oh, this is gonna... He's definitely gonna be faster than me and everything. So, oh, okay. Maybe he's moving speed around. So here we will be again trying to do the same. Let's see if we can actually remove these buffs right here and apply the block buffs. We did apply block buffs on Sifi. That's great. Now Warlord to lock them out because he's got that increased accuracy. Definitely helps. And then Trunda. Ooh, okay. There's CP down. So we couldn't land the block buffs on Gorgo there. So that's why he did manage to block the swift parry. Okay, decrease accuracy right here. Let's apply more buffs. Gotta get that Duchess down. Can he kill her? Ooh, there's a swift parry. Damn, that swift parry. She's gonna revive, right? Let me decrease the turn meter. Ooh, look at that. Got resisted. Let's do a turn meter boost. Oh yeah, I did increase the cooldowns with Warlord, so she won't be reviving. Okay, that's great. I was worried there. She definitely hits like a wet noodle, but we don't care about the hits and how hard she hits. Ooh, come on, Scratch with all the swift parries. Okay, there we go. So let's try another team. Okay, Lady Kimi. I think what she really does work well with if you have a champion that can lock out the enemy team. So it definitely helps in lowering the standard of what is required in terms of accuracy. So here I can actually go with my Warlord. Wow, look at that. How much accuracy do they have? Am I trying to take them out? Oof, almost took them out. Right when I said lowering the standards, they both had a resist, but of course my accuracy is very, very low. So now we apply some buffs on our team. We take out Duchess. And then we could probably do this. And then decrease the turn meter there. There we go. And come on, Trunda. Just take them out. There we go. Okay. Definitely liking her kit. I mean, all the buffs that she provides are awesome. What I do enjoy is the turn meter reduction. What I don't like is that she needs the conditional to actually apply the block buffs, which basically limits her use in what I thought would be, something great about her, but maybe it's just the teams that I fought. Usually, lots of platinum teams are running immunity sets, they're running shield sets, so those would have been removed, and then she would be applying that block buffs debuff. The increased accuracy definitely helps, but doesn't work well with Chunda. But that's being said, not everybody uses Chunda. Maybe you're gonna be using some other champion, let's say a Cadrafon instead. She fills the terminators, applies an increased speed. Fantastic champion. Overall, I think she is definitely worth a solid position in arena teams just because of all the terminator reduction that she can apply. Both with the boost of terminator that she does, and then she also does the terminator reduction with the debuffs. There's a lots of stuff that she provides. I think she is a really solid champion. This was the video, guys. Thank you for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.